Welcome to Leslie's Lovin' Oven. I'm Leslie, and today I'm sharing my personal recipe for spinach artichoke dip made with fresh spinach. It's a great appetizer whether you're having friends over or maybe you're invited to a party and need something to bring. It's very simple and it's delicious. We're going to start with 5 ounces of a soft cheese. Most spinach artichoke dips are made with cream cheese, but today I'm using a different variety similar to goat cheese that's already flavored with fresh herbs. This particular variety has chives in it, which gives it extra flavor. So my suggestion is if you are using cream cheese, just add a little more spicing to it. So in this bowl, I'm now going to smash down the cheese, and then I'm going to add 1 can of artichokes that have been chopped and drained certainly so they get out the excess water. We're going to add that to the bowl. And the next ingredient is the spinach. Believe it or not, this was 4 cups of fresh spinach that I sauteed in 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and it reduced down to 1 cup. But I love the gorgeous color of fresh spinach, and now we're going to add that into the bowl next. So we're going to mix this well, folding it in, stirring it around, and the next thing we're going to add is some spicing. So today I'm going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, some salt and pepper to taste, and of course a little bit of love. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped sun-dried tomatoes, which gives it a wonderful taste and a little bit more of a tang when it melts with the cheese and the artichokes. And to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. This just helps to bind it together and get it into a nice mixture before we put it into our baking dish. So again, give that a good stir. Oh, and you can see the color of the sun-dried tomatoes. It gives it a little burst of color, and that's going to taste delicious with the spinach for sure. Okay, and you can see it's all mixed in, and that looks about ready to go into our baking dish. So I have a small dish here that I'm going to put the dip in. If you don't have a dish like this, certainly you could use a pie plate or an 8x8 pan. So I'm just going to spoon that into the baking dish, and then we're going to top it off with a little bit of mozzarella. Oh, that looks delicious. And this is going to bake in a 350-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. So let me just make sure I get all of the ingredients here out of the bowl. There we go, and that looks great. Like I said, we're going to finish it off with a little bit of mozzarella cheese right on top. And this is just 1/4 cup. Certainly, if you want more cheese, you could add 1/2 cup of mozzarella and even sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese. Today, I'm just going to use the mozzarella cheese. So now this goes into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes at 350. After 25 minutes, the dip came out of the oven and I let it cool off for about 10 minutes. So here it is. It looks great. The top of the dip got a little bit crusted where the mozzarella cheese was right on top. You can see a little bit of the sun-dried tomato coming through, and it smells great. So I'm going to serve up a little bit here on my plate. And it's still a little hot. You can see it's steamy. And I like to serve it with crackers or pretzels, or even a baguette that's been lightly toasted. Sometimes if it's for a bigger crowd, I like to set out some fresh fruits and vegetables and maybe offer even a little bit of wine. So I'm going to give it a taste here. And for now, I think I'll grab one of the crostini and put that on. Again, this is a great dip because you can use a variety of cheeses depending on your preference. If you like more Parmesan, you can certainly add that in. And of course, if you're using cream cheese, you can add more fresh herbs such as oregano, basil, garlic powder, salt and pepper. And again, the sun-dried tomatoes give it a great zing and gives it a little bit something different. So I hope that you get a chance to try this. I'm going to take a bite. So until next time, bon appetit. Wow, that is good. Very good.